Well, another strike is looming in Hollywood.
The union representing thousands of actors has already voted to authorize a strike if no deal is reached by tomorrow. But this afternoon, we're hearing that both SAG-AFTRA and the Hollywood studios want to extend negotiations another week. Among the union's demands, an increase in base compensation and regulated use of artificial intelligence.
Entertainment industry writer for the Los Angeles Times, Anousha Sakoui, joins us now. Anousha, do you think that there's going to be a strike tomorrow or sometime in the future?
Well, that's the big question that everyone in Hollywood is trying to answer right now. We know that an extension is a probability. It's something that's happened in the last few rounds of bargaining, and my understanding is if there had been good progress, then an extension would be possible. And the leaders of SAG-AFTRA have said there's been good progress. So I think it's possible that we'll see the two sides try and give it more time. They've only been negotiating since June 7th, and there's a lot to get through. So I think probably the weight of probability is on the side of an extension, but a strike is still possible.
One of the interesting components of this is this letter signed by some 300 celebrities that folks may recognize, like Meryl Streep, Ben Stiller, Quinta Brunson, Glenn Close, Jennifer Lawrence, saying that this strike should happen. About a day or two ago, it had 300 kind of famous folks signed onto it. It now has more than 1,000. Do you think, does that mean anything to you? And if so, how could that change the course of what's about to happen next?
Yeah, I mean, the background there is that at the weekend, the leadership of SAG-AFTRA had put out a video to members saying, that they'd made, extremely good progress and that they were hopeful that they would get the studios over the line. And that seemed to maybe not sit well with some members of the union that wanted to make clear in this letter that they were willing to strike and that they didn't want the leadership to give into any sort of like half measures, or they talk about the need for a transformative deal at this time. So it does put pressure on the leadership and the negotiating committee of the union to make sure that they do push this as far as they can and don't walk away with something that is considered sort of middling, and it sort of just adds pressure really on the negotiators of the union to really push maybe more than they might have done.
Yeah, that pressure increasing by the moment. Anousha Sakoui, thanks for chatting with us, joining us today from LA.